essentially what you have to do is you have to run this command, SSH Key gen. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'll just generate another one. So let me move my editor back here. Okay. So we're in our editor, and now we have to go ahead and generate this key. So let's go ahead and run this command. And it'll ask us enter the file in which to save the key. Automatically, it'll save it to this file, and we're fine with that. And then it says, this already exists. Do you want to overwrite it? And I'm going to say no. But at this point, this is where your key would be. So let's go ahead and check that out. You can check here. I'm in my users directory, and then in my .ssh, and then it's this key right here. I'm not going to click on this to show you my key, but essentially just go ahead and copy and paste whatever is in this .pub file. So we're going to copy and paste that, and then we're just going to copy and paste that into the box and click add, and that's it. So then it'll give you this key here, and that's all you really need to worry about. One thing to note that I haven't mentioned yet is that you're going to need to have Go installed. So I'm going to keep a link to the prerequisites for Hyperledger in the description. So go ahead and click that link, and you can go ahead and install Go there. I don't want to focus on that for this tutorial, but know that you will have to install Go, and you have to set your Go path. So for me, you can see my Go. I can go ahead and change into that. And then here's my Go path. So Go, source, and then I think it's GitHub, Hyperledger. And then here, this is where I want to actually install the Hyperledger GitHub repo that I want to work on. So now that we're here, we're in our Go path, and this is where we actually have to clone the repo. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the project page. So we'll go ahead and go to this page. So this is the project that I want to work on. It's the Fabric Chain Code EVM. So now we want to clone this repo. So now we need this button. So we have clone with commit message hook. So we got to click this. We'll click that, and we can click this copy to keyboard, and then we can go ahead and just go ahead and paste it. So we'll do this git clone, and it will do a couple other things that will add something to our commit messages. So I'm not going to go ahead and do this because I've already created that. But now you'll have this local version, and inside here you'll make some changes. So we can go ahead. I'll make a change, but I won't actually submit anything. But I'll just say, okay, I made some changes here. I'll save it. So now if I go into Fabric Chain Code EVM, you'll see a git status. And okay, so now we're ready to make our commit. So we've saved the file, we've modified the file, and at this point we have to do something like this. We have to do git commit -s and then -m. And then in here we actually have to go ahead and reference our issue. So for us it would be this issue, and you have to put it into brackets. So we'll do something like this, bracket fab 13903, and then we write, fixed typo, or fixed typo in tutorial, and then we actually commit it. I'm not going to do that right now. And then after we've actually committed it, then we want to go ahead and run this command. Oh, and by the way, this -s is just going to say signed off by Horia Peruzzi, or whoever the author is. And this is absolutely critical in Hyperledger because that's how we work on open source, is you need to sign it off by someone. Okay, so now that we've made our commit, we're ready to push. So the command that we have to do is this command, git push origin head refs for master. So I'm going to have all of these commands in a GitHub gist in the description, so you can go ahead and find that. And that's essentially it. So once you push this, it'll actually be reflected in here. And you'll come here and it'll say, it won't say merged, it'll say something different. But here you're going to have to add reviewers. So if you know anybody that you think should review it, you can go ahead and click add reviewer. So if I wanted to add, I don't know, I already added Swatha and Morgan, but if I wanted to add other people to review it, you can do that here. And then you can see the history here. You can see, this is when the build started, the code review. There's a comment here, should be lowercase yes. We also see the Jenkins ran. We can see the logs, change has been successfully merged, and then the build is successful. So that's the history, and you need these 2 code reviews. So you need 2 people to assign or to approve it. You can see these +2 here, and these are maintainers that need to approve it. And that's essentially the process. That's pretty much it. So really, it's not too bad. So what you learned today, let me just do a quick recap. So what you learned today is, first, we get this Linux ID. Secondly, we have to add an SSH key to our account in Jarrett. After that, we're gonna go ahead and clone the. We have to go into the project, which is. Yeah. So after that, we have to clone with commit message hook. So we need that because we have to sign off on it. Then you got to remember that this git commit, you have to do the -s, which is signed off by, and then you have to reference in your commit message that issue in Jira that you're fixing. So for me, it was this fab 13903. And then the last thing is you just do this special git push command head to master, and that's essentially it. After that, you just assign some people to review your code, and then once people are actually reviewing your code, it should be merged, and you'll see it reflected as you can see it here. So, okay, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you drink some kombucha tonight. And that's it. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm going to keep posting more videos, and thank you for watching. Please, anything, like and subscribe, and any questions you have, please post it below. Thank you.